Hello creatives, I'm Joanna Penn from thecreativepenn.com and I write non-fiction for authors as Joanna Penn and thrillers as JF Penn. And I've also been doing online courses for the last decade, selling information on the internet. And this is just a little bit about my new course on how to turn what you know into an online course. Yes, it is a mini course on making courses, which is very meta. So are you ready to turn what you know into an online course and start making more money with your knowledge? And are you ready to help your community with information, inspiration, and/or entertainment and serve more people through scalable online teaching? I've been creating and selling courses for the last decade and have made multi-six-figure income from selling my own courses and also through being an affiliate for other people's courses, all of which is covered in the mini course. I also make revenue from book sales and other things. In this mini course, I'll be sharing my process end to end, as well as the various tools that I use to create my courses. I share all my lessons learned so you can avoid the many mistakes that I have made along the way and hopefully get started much more quickly. This mini course is for you if you want to add another stream of income by creating and selling online courses. And it's also for you if you're ready to learn the step-by-step method to get from idea to finished course. And yes, you are going to have to learn some things in order to create courses, but it can be very rewarding. Perhaps you have a book that can be turned into a course, or perhaps you have a skill or other knowledge that you could teach through an online course. It certainly doesn't need to be a book first. This is for all kinds of things. So what's in the course? Well, this is the curriculum. It is made up of mini lessons on different topics. We first talk about why teach online and why perhaps this is the very best time in history to be teaching online. Also your mindset shift, the things that will stop you being successful and how you can change those. Then we'll talk about the types of courses and what might suit you best, as well as deciding on the topic and title of your course, or whether perhaps you're going to do multiple smaller courses. Then we'll talk about planning the content and preparing your material, because sometimes that preparation phase can take a while. Then we'll look at pricing, because this is one of the big questions that people have, like how much should I price my course, and what will my audience pay, and where do I fit into the ecosystem of my niche. Then we'll talk about tools and software and some of the things I use. Now, of course, there are many, many ways to create courses, and I'll just share with you what I use. Then we'll look at recording and editing your content, the actual creation part of it. Then we'll talk about preparing your sales page, which is always a challenge, but very important for actually making the sale. Then we'll look at promotion and the money side. So how do you get your course out there? And then what is it going to cost you? And also how does the revenue and the cash flow work? So you can figure out, well, if I launch then, when will I get the money? And then finally, we'll talk about what you need to do once your course is up and running. Now, you can go straight through the whole material in about 2 hours if you go end to end, but there's also a workbook and other things to work through if you want to do that along the way and take it more slowly. The course is available for you to work through at your own pace, so there's no rush. Each lesson has a video, an audio, a slide pack, and also a transcript of the text with notes and links to other material. So you can watch on whatever device you prefer to use. You can also download to your own devices, to your own computer, and watch whenever you like. There's also a course download area where you can get all the audios in one useful zipped file, because I definitely like listening to courses, and you can do that along with the slide pack if you want to, or you can watch the videos. You can also download the workbook in a printable form and also a type-in form, and that will have all the questions that will help you figure out the best way to do your courses. So if you're interested in the course, come along to thecreativepenn.com/learn and click the all courses button, and you'll see all the courses I have available. Click on turn what you know into an online course, and you can read more about the detail and any frequently asked questions. I do hope you'll join me inside, and I wish you all the best with your online courses.